welterweights, and middleweights. Now they are in the center of the ring where referee Isaac Herrera of Panama gives them their final instructions. WBC rules. Fight is scheduled for 12 rounds. Scoring by 3 judges on the 10-point must system. The referee does not score. There will be no standing 8 count. No 3 knockdown rule. Alex Wallow, the pattern of Hearns' recent fights, sensational starts in the first round. He has not always, however, been able to finish his opponents.
Thomas used to set up his big right-hand power with the left jab. Recently, especially in the Schuler fight, he has set it up with a left hook underneath.
First round of 12 as Thomas Hearns tries to become the 12th man in boxing history to win 3 separate world championships.
The thing to look for right off the bat is Thomas quick? Is he as quick as he once was, carrying all of this weight? As you can see, it's not flab.
It looks sensational. That is not always the proof of the pudding.
The Andries jab and then the Hearns jab. The Hearns jab landed and it was quicker. Andries has traditionally been a slow starter. As we've said a couple of times already, Hearns is a very fast starter.
A fighter as awkward and unorthodox as Dennis Andries. He will throw punches from various different angles, few of them classic in form.
Again, Hearns wins the battle of the jab. I think Thomas is respecting the Andries power. He has not tried to dig down with that left hook to the body because that leaves him open to Andries' powerful right hand.
And this is not the kind of fast start that Hearns has shown in recent bouts as Andries drives him back into the ropes.
With that right hand, it sometimes looks amateurish, it's sometimes lunging. That time it caught Hearns at the end of the punch and didn't do too much damage. But he can hit.
There you see the kind of unorthodox blow which typifies Andries' style. Looping punches.
Exactly right. He is vulnerable straight up the middle because he does loop almost all his punches with both hands.
Hearns trying to deliver the right. The message wasn't there.
A little bit more than we might have expected. Boxing a little bit more. There's a good right hand.
Right hand.
And Andries hangs on.
And that has been the first legitimate event of this first round. The one Thomas Hearns right hand toward the end.
My wild Irish rose, the sweetest flower that grows, and someday for my sake she may let me take the bloom from my wild Irish rose.
On St. Paddy's Day, celebrate with the only American beer that's also brewed and bottled in Ireland, Budweiser.
Wood Finish by Minwax penetrates deep into wood, so it's easy to get beautiful results. Bring out wood's rich, warm glow with Wood Finish by Minwax.
Minwax makes wood beautiful.
Northwest presents mini prices to many places. Mini prices to many places. Many more places than any other airline.
We are back live in Detroit for round 2 between WBC light heavyweight champion Dennis Andries in the black trunks and Thomas Hearns of Detroit fighting in his hometown in Cobo Arena and wearing the gold trunks. A largely uneventful first round was defined in the last 12 seconds by a Hearns right hand.
Just saw Andries try 5 jabs. There's 6 and 7. None of them have landed. But that really is something new for him. He just, up until his first title offense against Tony Simpson, he really didn't have a jab at all. He's trying to develop that. It's a heck of a time at age 33 as the world champion to try to develop a jab.
Indeed, he has adopted a much more classic pose, at least for the first round and a half, against Hearns than we had seen in some of his previous bouts against Tony Simpson, TNT Brody, and J.B. Williamson, the man he beat to win this title. Staggered by the right hand.
We talked about Andries being wide open. He missed a punch, and Hearns countered with the right hand beautifully and hurt him. Thomas is taking his time. He should try some body punches.
And now we can begin to judge Hearns' punching power as a light heavyweight.
We can also judge if Thomas has learned how to finish an opponent. He's had trouble in his last 2 fights finishing. He better be careful also because Andries is still dangerous. Chopping right hand by Hearns.
Okay, offside, offside. Okay, offside, Tommy. And you put 100. Okay.
There was a left hand to the body that missed. Good enough again, the right hand. Thomas got hurt with that counter by Andries.
And you saw Hearns grab immediately, grabbing Andries by the neck. He was stunned by the right hand. Andries appears to be regaining some of his wits and his legs. Hearns has blood around the corner of his left eye.
Thomas holding and hitting there. Medicine tactic, complaining about the head. Okay.
If it becomes a brawl, that is not to Hearns' advantage.
At this weight, Jim, Thomas Hearns may not still have the ability to move and use the boxing skills he did at lighter weights.
Andries has made it out of the second round.
Mumu. Behold the Isuzu Pup, the lowest price truck in America. About $6. Buy a pup now and you can get 3.9% financing or 500 pounds of bananas. Why, I saved enough money to buy this island and all the fish. Penumeli Kiki Bobo.
Hurry, 3.9% financing or $500 rebate offer ends soon.
It began as a simple test to see what hundreds of business people preferred. Long-distance calls made on the fiber optic lines of U.S. Sprint or calls made on AT&T's lines. Over 75% preferred the clarity of U.S. Sprint, and over 90% of them said they'd switch. That's not a test. That's a landslide. Call U.S. Sprint. We're building the first